Wulf Cattle was founded by my father, the late Leonard Wulf, nearly 60 years ago. So we've been in business for over half a century. Started out as a cattle feeder. We incorporated limousines. We were one of the first limousine breeders in North America in 1971, so we've been in the seed stock business for over 40 years now.
Wulf Cattle focuses on tying the whole beef system together from genetics all the way to the rail.
The program has been built on customer service. We don't just, the service doesn't end once the sale is made. We like to stand behind our product and help our customers anytime we can, in any way we can, whether that be helping them with their bull needs or buying their calves or with breeding, breeding decisions, cow herd management, anything we can help them out with. We like to help them whenever we can.
Welcome to the American Rancher. I'm Pam Minnick. Today's show takes us to Wulf Cattle Company, where we'll visit with Jerry Wulf and the team there to learn about this very diverse outfit that's involved in both seed stock and feeding cattle and then on to the consumer. In fact, you could say they go from pasture to plate. We'll meet some good people today and learn about how they've been successful in the cattle industry. We're glad you joined us. We'll get started in just a few moments. You're watching The American Rancher.
The country page has a wide variety of cattle from different regions, having the ability to accommodate many of our customers. Our team is always available to assist whatever cattle needs you may have.
I like to use the country page because it gives me advantage to sell these cattle for immediate delivery.
Hard work, dedication, that's one thing that kind of sets the base for the country page.
Country Page is a great option to market your cattle. Visit with your rep today or call the office, and with a few easy steps, we'll have your cattle listed in no time.
Well, I think a rancher has to be a steward of the land. There's nobody else that can take care of the land better than a rancher. When we switched over to the Purina products, it was a step in the right direction.
The difference we see in the cattle is the consistency of their nutrition.
The cattle hold their condition a lot better throughout the whole year.
It does make a difference that we can see, day in and day out.
Do you have an outstanding set of quality replacement females with great genetics? Well, let Superior Livestock market them the superior way. On Thursday, September 25th, join Superior Livestock for their Superior Select Replacement Female Auction. Consignment deadline is September 11th. Contact your Superior representative today for more information or visit Superior online at superiorlivestock.com.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. For more than 50 years, Wulf Cattle has been long-standing cattle producers with notable history focusing on a progressive business style that keeps them up to date with their genetics as they feed and finish calves on a regular basis. The family has a long-standing history selling Limousine, Angus hybrid Limflex seed stock, and now Angus genetics to producers across the Northern Plains.
We market right at 50,000 head of cattle a year. And so we don't consider ourselves small, nor do we consider ourselves big, but our model has been to feed cattle for value-added programs. We feel we got the genetics, the greater share of commercial cows out there, especially in the northern tier of the United States where most of our bulls go, are Angus-based cows. Limousine works exceptionally well on those Angus-based cows. With that shot of efficiency in there from the Limousine, we're also in the northern tier of the country where feed's cheaper than most areas of the country. We have the supply chain where we work directly with a lot of the same ranchers year after year once they're bought into the program.
Our purchasing decisions are mainly driven off of health and quality. We look for cattle that qualified for the natural or NHTC premiums, and then we also make sure that all cattle have had preconditioning shots. We feel that health programs and these price levels is very, very important. We procure cattle basically every week of the year, whether it be through Superior Livestock or through sale barns across the country. Kind of any way a rancher wants to market his calves, we try and be there on the other end to help them out.
Cattle feeding has been a significant component of the Wulf business model since the beginning. Their knowledge and cattle feeding experience is the driver for the genetic program. In the feedlot, their primary focus is producing a premium product with both eyes on the bottom line. Feed efficiency, dressing percent, and higher yields are crucial. Because of those factors, Limousin will always be an intricate part of the genetic makeup of their cattle on feed.
In the first 30 to 45 days is what we'll call the starting phase. And our goal here at Wulf Cattle is to get the best in the world at starting calves. Once we get out of that 30 to 45 day window, then they turn into a backgrounder calf, and those will be fed for like 1.5 pounds a gain. The natural and NHTC programs, we feed extra vitamins and minerals just to help him because he is not getting any antibiotic. He's basically an antibiotic-free calf. Once we get probably in that 90 to 100 day window that they've been in, we'll size the calves, and the smaller ones will be kept on like 1.5 pound grower ration till grass. They'll be destined for grass. The medium cattle will be just backgrounded at about a 2 to 2.5 pound grower. And then the bigger cattle will be destined for terminal pens for fat cattle, and those will be put on a finishing ration within 40 days or so.
What Limousin really brings to the table is the conversion of whether you're converting grass or grain to carcass weight. We can't find anything that compares to Limousin in terms of converting feedstuffs to red meat yield.
Jerry Wulf and family, along with their dedicated crew, are raising and bringing good cattle to market. Limousin cattle are the foundation of the Wulf program and will continue to be in the future. Coming up, we'll learn more about their operation. You're watching The American Rancher. Stay with us.
What's in a name?
Superior Livestock Auction.
Reputation, integrity, creativity. What's in our name?
Superior Livestock Auction.
The industry-leading livestock marketing company that focuses on its roots, serving the cattle industry for over 25 years. We grew out of a need and blossomed into a leader. We understand that a name means far more than just some words on a page. It's character and history. It's lifelong endeavors. It's your identity. What's in a name?
Superior Livestock Auction. Market your cattle the superior way.
No storm is too powerful for new Purina Wind and Rain Storm Minerals, formulated with ultimate weather resistance. That means more minerals in the feeder and available to your cattle. Wind and Rain Storm Minerals provide more consistent intake and balanced mineral nutrition to optimize herd health and breedback rates. See the difference at your local Purina dealer or visit cattlenutrition.com. Wind and Rain Storm Minerals, another way Purina is building better cattle.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. Today, Wulf Cattle markets more than 40,000 head annually of value-added fed cattle, including 22,000 head of Limousin and Limousin Cross. Their feed yards are located in Minnesota, South Dakota, and Nebraska. They run 3,000 head of stockers on their second ranch in McLaughlin, South Dakota.
Our focus the last quarter of a century, 25 years, has been an integrated system where we sell bulls to ranchers. We don't want our ranchers to consider themselves as just bull customers. We want them to be calf suppliers for our program. And then we like to buy those cattle back and to run through our feeding program and our feeding operations. So our saying's always been, we were cattle feeders before we were cattle breeders. And it was the feed efficiency Carcass weight, as you incorporate dressing percent and yield in there, that drove us to Limousine, and the value we saw of that with those first Limousine cross cattle going through the feedlot hasn't changed today. It's still our business model. We raise Limousine genetics, sell bulls, buy those feeder cattle back, run them through our yards, and now target value-added programs.
We put in a grow safe system. We've got 16 individual bunks here, and we can put about 125 to 130 bulls on test at any one time. It allows us to track not only the gain of the bulls, but their individual intake, so that we can trace back their feed efficiency. It allows us to prove what we've said for years, that our cattle are very feed efficient. We've known it because we feed the offspring, but now we're proving it on the young sires before we sell them. It's been a great tool for us to get more information, more data for our customers to look at in making their buying decisions. Also, along with our Grow Safe feed intake system, we have the Grow Safe beef water intake system. The water intake system is set up with scales, so it weighs the animals every time they go up to drink. They have devised a formula so that you can just weigh the front feet of the animals and give us a total body weight. It has replaced the need for having to weigh the bulls at the start of the test and our mid-test and the end test. We use weights off of that, and we've tracked them, and they're consistently accurate compared to chute weights.
We feel we're well suited to raise both natural gap cattle and NHTC cattle. And our primary outlet is Tyson. We deliver 85 to 90% of our cattle go to Tyson, and we're delivering them cattle every week.
For some time, Wulf Cattle Company has known Limousine and Limousine Cross cattle can achieve nice premiums with Tyson. In the commodity market for non-natural cattle, their premiums for yield grade 1s and 2s are among the best in the industry. Wulf continues to market many cattle each year through Tyson.
Wulf supplies us, he's actually our largest supplier to our specialty programs. And when I talk specialty programs, I'm talking our natural, never ever 3 program, because natural isn't really truly defined in this industry. And when we talk never ever 3, that's a product that never has any growth enhancers or antibiotics, and no animal byproducts are fed. He's very involved in that portion of it. He's also one of our largest suppliers in our NHTC, non-hormone treated cattle going into Europe. What is really nice about the type of cattle that he supplies us for, that it's a good crossbred animal based off of his Limousine genetics. And those Limousine genetics have been proved to be exceptional cattle for what we need in this program. You still get the high quality grade because of the type of cattle they are, but reduce the amount of fat, so we get fewer yield grade 4s and yield grade 5s. It's a phenomenal product, and to the point where now we have other suppliers starting to copy what they do because they've seen the success that he has brought to it. It's something that they want to grow, it's something that we want to grow, and it's something that our customers want to grow.
We'll go to Tyson and meet quarterly with them, and we want candid feedback from them on how our cattle are working to hit their targets for their customers and their programs. And we keep that open dialogue before us, and if there's a new program developing, whether it's for an export market such as NHTC, or whether it's a natural market for domestic customers, I mean, we want that feedback, and then we feed that information back to our ranchers and try and balance that whole supply, starting with our genetics, then the rancher, coming into our stocker and feeding system, that then allows us to deliver Tyson what they want on a weekly basis all year long.
One thing about the cattle industry that I've learned through the years is that the cattle are extremely important, the livestock is extremely important, the quality of the livestock, but more important than that to me is the people you deal with. And In dealing with the Wulfs, you're dealing with top-class people who understand the industry from top to bottom, and their business model is very special and unique to the industry, also being a seed stock producer that was at first a cattle feeder.
When we return, we'll hear from customers of Wulf Cattle. You're watching The American Rancher.
Join Superior Livestock for the Superior Select Replacement Female Auction. If you're in need of quality replacement females with great genetics, look no further. Superior is excited to offer such a select group that will truly enhance your operation. To register as a buyer, for more information, contact Superior Livestock today at 800-422-2117 or online at superiorlivestock.com.
Superior Livestock is on the move and has found its new home on Rural TV. From Superior's commercial cattle auctions to their coveted purebred auctions, Rural TV Dish Network 232 is the channel for Superior's greatest customers. The continued growth of Superior Livestock has made the transition necessary to ensure Superior's best customer service and dedication to the beef industry. For more information on the move over to Rural TV, log on to superiorlivestock.com.
The country page has a wide variety of cattle from different regions, having the ability to accommodate many of our customers. Our team is always available to assist whatever cattle needs you may have.
I like to use the country page because it gives me advantage to sell these cattle for immediate delivery.
Hard work, dedication, that's one thing that kind of sets the base for the country page.
Country Page is a great option to market your cattle. Visit with your rep today or call the office, and with a few easy steps, we'll have your cattle listed in no time.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. Wulf Cattle strives to help their customers become more than commercial ranchers. They focus not only on producing quality beef, but on their relationships with those involved in the industry.
Customer service is really number one with us. We go all out to make sure that our buyers have a good experience, and we like to get them set up with the right genetics that are going to work in their program. Try to put a program together for them so that hopefully we can maybe buy their calves back and put them through our feed yards.
A quote from Leonard Wulf that states, the best way to get something that you want in life is to help others get what they want, and that can be used in all different aspects of life. But in our cattle business, the way I look at that is we want limousine sired feeder cattle in our feed yards, and the only way we're going to get them is working with ranch suppliers across the country and supplying them with our genetics by helping them get what they want, which is a premium for their feeder cattle, or knowing they have a consistent buyer out there that shares information up and down the chain, working with them on anything from breeding programs to health programs, and qualifying their cattle for value-added markets, and then sharing their health statistics from the feed yard along with carcass data back with them, and working with them to get what they want and producing better cattle and raising a premium product.
We started buying bulls from the Wulf family, and we've been doing that now for I think around 20 years. Mm-hmm. And so for us it's a terminal cross. We buy Angus replacements and we breed them to Wulf limousine bulls and sell them private treaty and ship them off the ranch here to the feedlot 15 miles away and weigh them there, and it's just turned into a really good relationship for our business.
We market right at 500 bulls annually, and we'd like to grow those numbers as we're looking for more and more limousine cross feeder cattle to fill our feed yards, and Lord willing, we hope to grow our feeding cattle system. We market 400 of those bulls on an annual bull sale, which is held the last Friday of March each year. In 2015, that'll be March 27th. Invite you all to come, and if you can't make it, it'll be broadcasted live on Superior Livestock. We sell 400 bulls on the bull sale, and then we market another 100 plus bulls throughout the year privately.
H&TB's Cattle Company's relation started about 1979 through my parents, and then as our ranch grew and had more demands for more bulls, that's when we started buying more bulls from Wulf Cattle, and then after a few years, Wulf Cattle started coming back and buying our calves, feeder calves, and then that's when the value-added programs started coming out, and they would present those to us, and I looked at it as a way to get more value out of my calves. The programs that we've been into over the years with Wulf Cattle have been probably about, I would say, started with the all-natural program about 15, 16 years ago, and then you get the NHTC and the GAP certification, and all those have come on after the all-natural thing started. And every time we took that extra step, I believe we increased the value of our calves.
You know, it's been an extreme honor to spend my lifetime in not only in agriculture but in the beef business. And one of my favorite quotes over the years has been a past hero of mine, former President Ronald Reagan, who said, of all occupations by which gain is secured, there's none finer than agriculture. Nothing more productive, nothing more sweet, nothing more worthy of a free man. That was President Ronald Reagan as he signed the 1985 Farm Bill. I just feel I've been blessed. We've been blessed. It's been an honor to be in agriculture. And when you think of agriculture producing food to feed America and feed the world, it's always nice to think of the center of the plate and king of the center of the plate, and that's beef. So I couldn't think of a more honorable cause, and it's been a real joy and blessing to be part of beef production in America.
Thanks to Wulf Limousine for the good program they brought us on beef production and raising seed stock in the great states of Minnesota, South Dakota, and Nebraska. The Wulf family has been a tremendous contributor to American ranching for many years. That's all the time we have today. Thanks to all of you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed the program as well. To learn more about us, visit theamericanrancher.com or check us out on Facebook. I'm Pam Minnick. See you next time.